What's up, everybody? It's 9:30 in the morning on Saturday. Going to a social TV panel that is straight packed, and it's not really sure if I'm going to be able to get in here. We'll just do a little pan around for the line that I'm in. Pretty packed. Almost one in, one out. I'm at the Hyatt, so for those of you that don't know, that means I'm like across the bridge and the river on the very edge of South by Southwest in terms of territory. So I'm going to try to wait it out, see what happens. Hopefully I'll be able to get in there and get some footage for you, and be able to take something in about social TV and online television. One of my favorite panels to be. We'll see. Alright, so I was just told by the event person back there behind me that the social TV panel is now shut down. And by shut down, I mean not worth the time to wait. So going upstairs for a emerging social media. I'll get the exact title in a bit, but just trying to optimize my time here. Just take a look down there at the line. That's what I'm leaving. We'll see what this one's all about, social media.
And that it's an interesting pattern is that for the consumer web, typically how a social network starts is someone has a technology and they want to get more users using it. So you start a new website and you try and get lots of users using that. There may be some disincentive for you in making the envelope porous and letting people from outside participate in that network. Whereas if you're in an enterprise, you start off with people. You start off with thousands of people probably, and you're looking for technology that they can use. You're less concerned about getting thousands of adopters a day because you've already got all your employees. You're more concerned about providing value to them and making it more useful. And I think that is a situation in which federation starts to make more sense. The business disincentives of trying to make a walled garden kind of fall away, and the business incentives of supporting collaboration.
Making previously incompatible islands potentially interoperable. I think to be truly interoperable, you do have to have both technological interop as well as policy interop. It turns out all of us in this room know how to do the former a lot better than the latter. I think that we have made really good progress getting a lot of the major social networks, though not all of them, get open social support, and then we're actually seeing a lot more adoption, like I was mentioning earlier, in the enterprise space, where I think that there's more opportunity to do sort of company A and company B collaboration or interop, and so those two companies will work together and make something happen.
So that can be enforced by the platform without the application having to actually understand the details of that policy, because they're just getting a sense that the pieces back.
Yeah. So I guess to share a little bit of what I've been working on recently in regards to open standards and the enterprise. So I actually began using the Open Graph protocol on the intranet. So at Socialcast, we said, hey, there's this spec, it's the Open Graph protocol. We think it's pretty simple. How about we try to build a richer experience and just give people the spec and see how it goes. And we have had really good turnaround. People have been adopting it, just the fact that it's a standard that anybody can adopt and that there's a vocabulary that is adding, you had bare links and now you have richer previews. It's very simple. It adds to your experience. So I really want to promote the use of just very simple specifications. Like, I think that's why Open Social is a little bit more challenging. When we have specifications that really tackle a problem, then they get much more widespread adoption. And so hopefully that's what activity streams will end up being. I think we started going into the weeds a little bit with all the different vocabularies, but now that we have, hey, here's the core activity stream spec, and people can register different vocabularies, but we know like the basic syntax of it. So I just really want to push for everybody to become knowledgeable of this.
Well, everybody, I'm walking from the Hyatt now, done with federating social media right now. That's where we just came from. I don't know if it's too early in the morning or if I need Brett Budden's vocabulary and knowledge but I was very much in a fog. So I guess the real takeaway here is make sure you get to sessions that are your favorite early, so you don't have to go to sessions where you don't know what they're talking about for the most part. This one we just came from, I was able to capture some footage that didn't involve a lot of vocabulary that I didn't necessarily know, much more general thoughts, but ultimately a session just came out of, it's kind of around coding and how basically the challenges between your own programming of across Twitter or Facebook and things like that. So I'm going through a lot of obstacles right now and headed back to the convention center.